English, because she has this really unique, wonderful, like, hey, I can't speak Japanese very well, but I was trying to go, hey, it's me, Goku, like with her kind of, I was trying to do it, and I was like, it was really weird to try to do that as Masuko-zawa, but it was kind of surreal. That's the only other time I've tried something like that, but that's a good question.
Wow, that guy is super strong. I should think about it for a while. And my friends are in trouble, but I should probably finish doing what I'm doing first, and then go by and save them later.
Here comes Yamcha.
Thank you, young man. Appreciate
That was fun,
that
dude.
was
Great job, Britain, everyone. Lovely.
Oh, sir, what's your
Brilliant.
question?
His older brother, France.
First off, you dropped your sensu bean.
He's gonna do a trick. He's gonna do a trick on you guys.
I don't see a sense of it.
He did a gotcha.
Oh.
You dropped your bean.
I got.
You got gotcha.
And second off, from what saga is your favorite fight scene?
Oh gosh. One of the most poignant ones I think is the Majin Vegeta business, where Goku's really trying to convince Vegeta to not be evil and cheat, and Vegeta cold cocks him in the back of the head and knocks him out.
Minus the fact that he had Goku pinned against the rock and she just beat the crap.
Pinned it against the rock? What'd you say? What?
Yeah, Majin Vegeta had Goku pinned against.
Oh, I thought you were talking about The Rock, Dwayne Johnson.
I didn't see that episode.
He's coming in the next
You're
season.
welcome.
This one is for Christopher. Can you give me like an inspiration?
Don't do drugs. Hard drugs or illegal ones.
Wait, didn't you have a shirt that said "Say perhaps to drugs"?
Well, yes, because you need to be more specific about it, right?
What you're saying no to?
Right, because that would rule out all aspirin and all over the counter.
And then my final question is, how do you feel about Yamcha dying a lot?
I think it's great.
I think Yamcha is a representation of the bully, what Kira Toriyama feels about the bully that maybe bullied him in school.
That made him feel a lot better, actually. Yeah. Yamcha's a great character, and I'm stealing this bit from somebody I heard online, and she was very poignant about this. She had this picture. She was an artist. She had a picture of Yamcha up behind her, and she was like, "Oh, you guys making fun of me because I got a picture of Yamcha up behind me because you guys saying that he's lame and stuff like that. But I want you guys to shut up because I like Yamcha. You know why I like Yamcha? Because sometimes you just wake up, and I'm just not that guy. And sometimes you're just not him. It's just not your day. And then I think about how crappy Yamcha's life was. I feel a lot better. So you can use Yamcha as the baseline for how bad it gets, and always feel good about yourself.
You can always tell yourself, at least I'm not Yamcha.
Exactly.
There you go. That's gonna be the next meme. At least I'm not Yamcha.
Yeah.
Thank you, son. Appreciate that.
Thank you very much.
All right, your name and question.
Oh, hi. My name is Joseph, and I was just wondering, have you seen that meme of where your character Goku, he was just about to, attack someone, or someone's about to attack him, and then it goes into the Prowler's theme for Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and it shows your character on the cover of X Universe 2, he's showing his seriousness, his serious face, he's just like, oh, I'm gonna kill you now.
I have not seen that.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one either.
No, I haven't either.
Oh, it's funny. It's
Homework.
This would be one of those moments where it'd be great if we had a screen share up above us so people can go, have you seen this?
I was like, I have it right here. I mean,
You can come over
Yeah.
fast, just flash it to him. Yeah,
Sure.
Go here, just flash it. Yeah.
There was this one panel, this is not you, by the way, but there was this one panel, it was like a My Hero Academia panel, and there were it was a huge panel, Fan Expo, and there were about 20 people on stage. It was one of the biggest My Hero Academia panels we've ever been on, and there was one kid that came up, he's like, hey guys, have you ever seen this video online? And he goes, watch it real quick. And he holds it up, and it's this really long video, and the moderator didn't stop him. It was just going, just playing the whole thing, and we're all just staring at each other we can't hear it, we can't really see it at all. It was so awkward.
All right. Well, he's looking for it right now.
We'll give you 10 minutes because I know there's no reception in this building, so.
All right, ma'am.
Hi. So, I've been following Dragon Ball Z for a long time, and what I noticed is that there's a really good balance between the fighting, but also domestic scenes with wives and children and families and friends. So, which scenes do you guys like doing more? The family at home scenes or the fight scenes?
I like the family home scenes and comedy, and the goofy stuff with Goku more than the fight scenes generally, especially when Goku is socially awkward and doesn't understand cell phones or anything. Cars. Just anytime or he's outside the house scared to go in the house because Chi-Chi's in there. I like that.
I mean, there's epic moments. As watching the show, the fights are incredible. Like
yes,
the fight,
watching
probably
it,
one of the coolest things is just watching the fights. But working on the show, I love any moment that isn't the fighting too. Like Piccolo in the superhero movie where he's got his phone and he has this goofy phone case and he holds his phone like this all the time, or like
he always holds it. Yeah, it's great.
Or where he like sneaks back into the base. He's like, "Sorry, I had to go to the bathroom," and then that becomes like this joke with the rest of the guards. Like, "Hey man, I'm sorry, you weren't feeling well earlier." But
I think the best adjustment you gave to the script in Superhero is you referred to Pan's teacher by her first name.
That is true. That was not actually in the Japanese.
Because it implies that he's constantly picking up Pan at school because nobody's available.
So it was probably something no one even, well, actually some people noticed it because there's a lot of fan fiction about it right now. But like, I had put, when Piccolo goes to pick up Pan, he goes to get her from in the original script was like, "Sorry, ma'am, I gotta pick up Pan today," or whatever, but I changed it to, "Sorry, Janet, gotta pick up Pan," which sounds so familiar, and like the idea, like he picked her up so much, he was on a first name basis with her.
Teacher, yeah.
But yeah, it's those moments that are fun.
All right, he found the meme.
All right, so you're gonna be able to see this.
None of the rest of you will be able to see this.
There's Frieza. And that's from the Spider-Man part? Like, oh, I can't hear that very well. That's why I didn't get it. It just doesn't, hang on.
Yeah, when you've been screaming in your ear for 20 years, you kind of lose your hearing. Oh, that makes more sense.
I get it.
That's dark.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Say, yo, monkey! Over and over.
Thank you for that. Yeah.
I'm surprised there hasn't been a Frieza parody of that's an old joke, like Shock the Monkey. Shock the Monkey! From Peter Gabriel. Never mind, it's an old reference.
Personally,
Sorry.
my favorite domestic scene with Vegeta of all people is telling Goku straight up, "Sorry, I can't go to this big fight because my wife's about to have another baby." And I'm
Yes.
like, what? I'm like,
I forgot about that.
I was in like my mid-20s when that happened, and I remember being 7 and be like, he would never do that.
Right?
And now I'm an adult, and I'm like, he's missing out on a fight to go to a family thing?
That you never would imagine that would happen. Like the My Bulma scene was probably the next. So there were two moments in Vegeta's evolution. One, him blowing up in front of sacrificing himself for his entire family, and the second was just screaming his wife's name really loudly when she gets slapped. That was pretty dope.
And then Goku just slaps his own wife through the house wall until she hits a tree.
Sorry about that.
All right, thanks for that question. Who's next? What's your name?